Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly quick reading for the 3rd to the, I believe, the 9th of October 2016. Just to give you a couple of messages from the weekly reading available over on Vimeo. So these cards are the card on the bottom of the deck and the outcome card. These are very closely related, and there are big messages with these cards, which I'm really excited to share. So the card on the bottom of the deck is the Fool. There's a big message this week for people wanting to live in love, that perceive a love connection in their life, anybody that you love. This is about taking action. This week is about taking action, taking the leap. The Fool has no guarantees. There are no guarantees in life. The Fool is actually the wisest guy around. He has nothing with him. He essentially is so present in the now moment that he needs no possessions. He has his head up in the air. He maybe is a dreamer. Maybe he doesn't look as though he has his feet on the ground, but he does. He has his feet on the ground and he has his head up, looking towards the sky, looking towards the dream. It really is important for us to, yes, have our feet on the ground, but always have the dream there and that being our focus. Because at some point, life will take us and enable us to fly. And it is important to take that leap, to be ready to take that leap, to be willing to be moved by life. So the message is, take the action, make the call, send the text. Now, I don't want people to get in contact now. I don't know. Basically, what I'm saying is, don't blame the messenger. I'm just giving you the message. I take no responsibility for anything that seems to occur consequentially because of whatever I'm advising here, or whatever's moving through these cards here. But really, the message is, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong if action is taken from love. Yes, sometimes it can be difficult for us to discern what's love and what isn't, and that's part of this journey, but don't be afraid to take the action, because we've got to learn. And the outcome card here, the victory card, is saying, victory is ours, but we need to take the action. And I have to admit, the rest of the spread really does explain how we can work together. I want to say there's a big message for the feminine, and there's a big congratulations, and there's a big victory for the feminine this week in her. It's difficult to explain, but in what she achieves, but it really feels like there's a shift in perception for her that's extremely important. And she receives something that she's been wanting to receive for a very long time. But it is connected to that Fool card. It is connected to having the courage of our convictions, to have our eyes focused upon the dream, and having the faith to take the action in our dream, no matter what that may be. Right, now the Rumi card for this week. Please also do check out the monthly reading for October. It's a very powerful reading. I really want that reading to be shared, and for as many people as possible to view that. It just felt so special, and it felt powerful, and it felt like a gift. So do check that out. I will put the link on here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it on the screen as well. But do watch that. Okay, and the Rumi card for the week is, again, it's just come up 3 times. Number 21, Sacred Phoenix Heart. So I'm going to read it again. It's obviously a very important message. I think this is the 3rd time that's come up in maybe in 4 weeks. Or 5. But I'm going to read it. It feels good too. It must be a very powerful message. Okay, so number 21, Sacred Phoenix Heart. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says there is a way. I have travelled it many times. Rumi. How I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then becomes hungry again and eats some more, and again and again. It eats of love until it is so full it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness in the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup, so it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, spectacular heart. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love, or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love, will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it into context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realise that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come, take this one, where there shall be wine and dancing." So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and so let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. That sacred phoenix, ready to die into life within you, is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be so sought so much as received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even whilst you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish, and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing, that oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest, darkest of nights. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next step shall be upon hallowed ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. Place your hands on your heart. This sacred phoenix heart is blessed. Through every loss, every grief and sadness, every morning, this heart grows strong, ready to ignite into new life, into the dance that is not the funeral procession, but the rite of spring. This heart is ready to leap with new life, to be infused with the joy of innocence and the passion of deepest devotion. How I trust my heart to lead me, guided by the inner voice of love, through all that could possibly be. I am safe. This heart knows the way, and I follow it faithfully now into the light of a new day. Through sacred grace, so be it. So really, that backs up that message. And it is about how we surrender to life and take action within it. That is in this reading too. And it is about allowing yourself to be present, to continuously die and be born again. To allow the moment to continuously die and be born again. That's where love lives. Love lives here and now. Grab it. Go and take a look at the whole reading over on Vimeo if you feel you should like to. There is the monthly reading available. The link there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you massively. Thank you for choosing a path of love. And I shall see you again next week. Lots and lots of love.